Welcome to Rat Salad Review. Today, we have finally gotten to, not the last album, because there's still one more left, the new one, but we have finally made it, and I don't know how.
2 more, Punks United.
No, we're not. This is a single. I'm not doing a single. My God-given right. Lou, it's been a long journey.
Made it.
This is probably the worst idea I ever had doing this show.
Damn you to hell, sir, for this idea.
Straight out of hell?
Straight to hell. And that's my God-given right to wish you that.
But, it's been interesting because obviously Helloween's my favorite band. And I've listened to these albums over and over again to the point where I really don't have to listen to them anymore.
They're ingrained into your DNA?
Most of the songs, yeah, and some I just kind of forget, but for the most part, yeah, they're ingrained in my DNA. So going back and listening to these things, I still feel the same way about them. And my God-given right, I think this album, to me, and this album gets a lot of shit, and I understand why, but I think this album goes back to their almost their roots in a way. They simplified a lot of the music. Not so progressive on this one. It's not so heavy. It's not so full of double bass stuff. I mean, there's a little bit here and there, but it's more roots Helloween album, and a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people have been liking all the double bass things and stuff, but I enjoyed this album for what it is. Starts off with Heroes. I think that's typical Helloween starter song, better than the last album. I mean, not the last album, the Seven Sinners album. Just starts off like normal stuff. And Battles 1, the first single, I thought that was really cool. I love the intro to the song with the guitar solo thing there, and then Andy's voice. Actually, Andy's voice on this album, like you said previously on the other album, Celio, you liked his voice in this. I think his voice got really better on this one. To me.
I don't know.
I know you don't like this album.
No, I like this album. I'm not the most of people who doesn't like this album. I think it's a great album too, but it's not my favorite one because there are a few others much better than this one. But I think this is a more commercial album, and there was a bit, I don't know, maybe a little bit conservative on his vocals. Maybe they wanted to make this album to play these songs alive better, and they didn't come to Brazil. I don't know why. For the first time, I don't know, something happened, but they came to USA a lot. I know this. It's very. I love this album. It's not. I never said this album is bad. It's a great album, but it's not my favorite. I like Heroes. If I can continue, if you permit, I continue. I can tell about the song. I like Heroes, the last Helloween album before the new one. I think so. Besides the new live album, yes, of course. Heroes. I like it's a very beautiful song from Saifa Gassina, and Battles 1, it's another Burning Sun, Kill It, and Percy continuation, but it's more conservative for Deborah's voice.
It's more put together. I think it's more straightforward than the other songs were.
I think there is singing more than screaming. He's singing more than screaming. Mm-hmm. He is putting his voice in order because he's getting older already, and that happens to everyone. My God, given right, I love the song. This clip is so nice. I fucking love this song. I would like to hear this song in live someday. My God, given right.
Wait, is it your God-given right to curse on my podcast?
Yes. Anyway, I speak about this album, yes.
Wayne.
Because I speak English very, very fast. I don't know if you understand.
All right, stay crazy.
Well, Stay Crazy. I like it. Stay Crazy. It's a very beautiful song. It's a very melodic song. I don't know. I like the lyrics. It's very fun. Fun song. Lost in America. Another great song. Russian Roulette. I like there's screams. The Swing of the Fallen World. I love the song. This is a very progressive work. This song, like everybody else, is a ballad. Creatures in Heaven. It's okay. It's a melodic song. If gods love rock and roll, it's a fun song. Another fun song from Helloween. It's a beautiful song. I like the song. I like the lyrics of the song. Living on the Edge, Klaus, and You Still of War are the best moments in this album. But I like Klaus and You Still of War. Klaus is lovely. I love the lyrics. I like it. I like the style of Michael Vyckoff writing songs. And You Still of War, it's a great new kind of melody that Helloween is trying to do.
Yeah.
I like it. It's modern, but it's not boring.
Right.
It's a very well done. It's a well done album. The bonus tracks, Wish I Were Here, Wish I Were There. It's a cool song. They shouldn't be at the album. In the album,
Yeah.
Wicked Game. It's a good song. I like this one.
That's probably one of my favorite bonus tracks ever. I love that.
Free
bonus track.
Worlds I don't like so much.
Yeah.
Nightmare, More Than a Lifetime.
There was a lot of bonus tracks in this album.
A good bonus tracks.
There's a lot. But
I like the art. I like the cover. They made a very good job. In the marketing of this album. It's a good promoting. There are many versions of this album.
Yeah, you got the one with the 3D front cover. A lot of people hate this artwork, but I think it's pretty cool. I like that's the back. But I think it's pretty cool looking, and it's blue, and they usually have all different colors on their artwork, but just like two colors on here. So I think it's pretty cool. But overall, it's a good album. Like I said before, I think it's back to the roots, very plain, and it's easy to get into, I believe. Lost in America. I mean, that's an actual story about what happened to them on a flight. I guess they got lost in the sky. It's not lost in the sky, but they got held up on one of their flights or whatever. And Russian Roulette, I like that one a lot. Swing of a Fallen World, that song was really cool. It's a little bit different from what they would previously do. It actually kind of reminds me of something from Better Than Raw. One of the songs off there. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll think of it later. Like everybody else, is pretty cool. Creatures in Heaven is cool. A very typical Helloween song. God Loves Rock and Roll, another typical Helloween song. Good chorus. Living on the Edge, the cover version of the Aerosmith song. Claws.
No, it wasn't.
I was watching. See if you're paying attention. But that one's pretty cool. Claws is actually a good song. I like that one. And You Still War is really good. I don't like the chorus. The chorus kills the whole entire thing. But all the rest of the song before that, it's a really good song. And like I said, a lot of bonus tracks on here. They could have actually just made another album with the bonus tracks because they have so many. And actually, they had like 33 songs done for this entire album. And they had the Charlie Bauerfeind pick which songs to put on this album because they just had so many and they couldn't decide. So I wonder how many songs from this session ended up on the new album.
Interesting question.
It is an interesting question. And if I ever get Helloween on the show ever again, I will ask that. And maybe.
Trying to get people who've been watching the series of reviews that we did, and same amount of people that, watched the interview that you did with Marcus, I told them, hey, if you want us to interview Helloween, Get them.
Yes,
Start a
sir.
campaign. Let's get this going. Let's bring them
So-
on.
I haven't seen any American interviews with them yet, so I don't know if it's a thing.
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know.
But
Celio, help me with that. You're a journalist.
Well, Helloween didn't play in Brazil. I don't have so much to talk about it, but in this album, I don't know. I don't know. There wasn't coronavirus in Brazil yet.
No,
I
but
don't know what happened.
I need them back on the show. You got to help
What?
me get them back
yeah,
on.
a long time ago, about a year or two ago, I would say.
That was probably 2
Wayne-
years by now. Yeah.
Wayne interviewed Marcus for the podcast. He did about an hour interview with him, and it was a great interview. Probably one of your most viewed videos. Almost had 1,000 views at this point.
Oh, I have.
Um,
That's nothing.
Well, okay. Well, I was impressed. I was impressed by the count. Well, we'd like to see if we could get some of the members to come back onto the podcast so we could, speak with them directly, and they could call us a bunch of, Schweinhunds for insulting some of the songs. But again, just because we didn't like some of the songs doesn't mean we don't love the band. Doesn't mean we don't respect the band members. It's just opinions.
Exactly. And it's my favorite band, so I'm allowed to talk how I want.
Yes. Hey.
Lou, what do you think about this album?
All right, so I'll start off with Heroes. Excellent opening track, melodic, heavy, catchy, epic, even brutal at times. Battles 1, good melodic and themic track. Helloween are the kings of the...
Hold on a second. Celio, I'm going to slap
yes,
that
I'm here.
microphone off of your face.
Please
Put
move the microphone up.
up.
Thank you. Wayne, do you want me to start over?
Yes, go.
Okay. Heroes, excellent opening track. Melodic, heavy, catchy, epic, even brutal at times. Battles 1. They are the kings of the Pocketville Canon chorus. Nobody does it better. Good melodic and themic track. My God-Given Rights. Another gold standard title track. A little Robert Miles influenced EDM in the breakdown before the final chorus, but it was welcome and appreciated by me. Helloween are the kings of self-empowerment music and don't rely on cliches like Kiss and don't feel the need to preach insincere SJW bullshit, and we're better for it.
Mm-hmm.
Stay crazy. Any song that reminds me of Goku on his flying Nimbus automatically earns best fucking song on the album. That's a Dragon Ball Z reference, Wayne. in case
Don't
you
watch
didn't
Dragon
realize.
Ball Z. So.
Well, you should. Russian
child.
Roulette. So far, 5 out of 5 perfect songs. And The Swing of a Fallen World. Did they just play the Batman Beyond theme somewhere in there?
Oh,
But a
yeah.
killer song nonetheless. Sorry, Wayne, I watch cartoons. Sue me.
Apparently,
every-
you watch a lot.
What's that?
Apparently, you watch a lot of cartoons.
Oh, I just, they're ingrained in my DNA. Like everybody else. This is... Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Did I just skip one?
I don't know what you did. Good night, everybody.
No, sorry. No, The Swing of a Fallen World. A great mid-pace... Sorry. This is a song I'd like to hear in the end times. Apocalyptic, and that's a compliment. Seriously? Could this top the Time of the Oath as my favorite Helloween album?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Creatures in Heaven. Oh, no, wait a minute. I didn't say like everybody else. Sorry, like everybody else. Great mid-paced balance. Brings you back to If I Could Fly. Loving this album so far. Creatures in Heaven. Everything I love about metal. If God Loves Rock and Roll. How many anthems can you have on one album and not sound contrived? Don't ask Helloween, because I fucking love it. Moving right along. Living on the Edge. Not the Aerosmith cover. Killer kick-ass melodic high-octane music that doesn't let the listener off easy. I love it. Claws. Helloween showing some Dream Theater influence. Not bad, pretty good, but not one of my faves. Second least favorite track. Oh, sorry. Let me. Shit, I fucked that up. I'm sorry.
I'm not
Claws.
editing any of this.
Claws. Good track, but my least favorite so far. You Still of War. Helloween showing some Dream Theater influence. Not bad, pretty good, but not one of my faves. Second least favorite track. And that's it for like the full length. But I thought that the album was going to take a downturn here, but then the bonus tracks kick in. So the first one is I Wish I Was There. I have I Wish I Was There, Wicked Game, and one more, Free World. So with the first one, I still like it, even though I thought it was a bit of a downturn. With Wicked Game, I stated, I stated that I liked it, but still a downturn. Sort of like Def Leppard meets Death Clock. What the hell?
Yeah, I could hear that. Yeah.
And finally is Free World. Huge improvement over the last 4 tracks, and a great way to close the near perfect album, if you get the iTunes version, that is. All in all, I'd have to say it does stack up in my top 6 Helloween albums. Still Time of the Oath, Walls of Jericho, and Dark Ride, but somewhere balanced with Master of the Ring and Better Than Raw. So it's up there.
Yeah, I think it brings in those same, like, you know, not sounds, but the style that they were playing at the time of those albums, the earlier ones. Everything's catchy on here.
But we did it. We made it.
We did it. We finally made it, and we finished the discography. We just have the new album left. Celio, aren't you excited?
It's a very, very long discography. For
It
me,
is.
Helloween is a great band, of course. Everyone knows that. But for me, Helloween is the Beatles of heavy metal. They can do anything. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, they just never got to the success of the Beatles, which is a shame. But I kind of
Yes.
do agree with you. You know, they have that. You know, they were influenced by the Beatles, so they do have that Beatles influence into their music, and you can tell that with the choruses and things that they do. So. So you know, My God Given Right, I really think it's a great album, and people that don't like it, I mean, you really need to listen to it again and
Get your head checked.
Yep, get your head checked, motherfuckers, because it's a good album. And
It's a great album. I love this album. I love this album.
you keep changing your mind. It's not one of your favorites. Now he loves it.
It's not one of his
No,
favorites, but he loves it. What the hell? Leave him alone.
Right, it makes no sense.
All Halloween albums are great.
Don't be a Karen, Wayne.
Even Chameleon is great. But it's not Halloween.
No. And I don't care if 10 years down the line I'm voted the most hated man in metal because I didn't like Chameleon and all of a sudden it has a resurgence. I still don't like it.
I like it, but it's not Halloween.
No,
But it's a great album.
Celio, so we're not going to really discuss it, but since you have heard the new album, what do you feel about the new album? Is it because I've
it's a
seen
mix of feelings.
I've seen people say this is the best Helloween album, and it exceeds more than anybody's expectations. Do you feel that way?
I cannot say. I have no opinion yet.
Oh.
But this can be the best Halloween album because it's the return of the classical formation.
Yeah.
But there are much better albums. I don't know how.
Do you think that maybe you need a little bit more time with it?
It's a album for 21st century. They cannot be keepers anymore.
Right.
By the way, they are still creative, not as before, of course. We can see that in My God Given Right album. They are not so creative as before.
Yeah.
But it's a good album. It's still a great album. It's a great album from Andy Darius, of course, because Andy Darius is the main influencer of it.
Yeah.
But the new album that is gonna be released soon.
Yeah.
I love Fear of the Fallen.
Okay.
And King.
Okay.
I like Robot King. All the Andy Darius song he wrote are great.
So do you think we're going to be happy with it? Do you think we're going to be happy? Is it the Helloween album we've been waiting for?
All Halloween albums are happy, but the first song looks like more Eagle Fly Free.
Yeah.
But Eagle Fly Free from Walls of Jericho. and it has high screens from Kai Hansen
Yeah.
and a good voice from Michael Kiske. Has no Andy Darius. So I became very, very nervous because where is the Andy Darius voice?
Really?
Oh, I fucking hated this album. I cannot hear Andy Darius' voice.
You're making me so scared now. All right. Well, we'll see what happens in the next few days.
So I listened to Fear of the Fallen.
Yeah.
So I got relief about it. I become happy again. And then all the songs are great, but it's too progressive. I don't understand why Helloween is trying to be so progressive. They made an album with a song with almost 8 minutes of song in the beginning. The first song, no intro song, and the last one, almost 13 minutes. Yeah. And it's not a keeper of the 7 Keys. It's Skyfall. I don't understand. And then all the songs is about 6 and 7 minutes, 5 minutes. I don't know. I think they don't think about commercial. They sometimes they need to be commercial. They need money too. But I don't know. This is not an album to make new Halloween fans. This is what can I say? This is not an album to make new Halloween fans. It's an album for Halloween fans.
Interesting. All right. Well,
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I liked Fear of the Fallen, and I like the edit of Skyfall that I heard. So I'm
total mess. Edit.
You thought it was a miss?
Mess. Yeah.
I
If you heard the full version, you would see why.
Okay. Well, I haven't. I heard the edit that's available on iTunes, but
we hit a full one.
You know, I mean, I love Kai Hansen, and I'm happy that he's back with Waiki. So I'm going to look forward to listening to it with an open mind and an open heart and open ears.
Yeah, me too. It's going to be interesting next week. Well, no. Yeah, no, it will be next week. Right? Yeah. No.
So I guess we're going to follow this up with a review of the new album when it comes out.
Yes.
Crap on a stick. Okay.
And then we are completely done, and we will never, ever mention Helloween ever again.
Until the next episode.
Until the next album. So, again, Celio, thank you very much for joining us. I had a lot of fun. It was interesting.
Thank you, Sue. Nice to meet you. And if you need me again, you can call me anytime.
No, probably not. I'm never have you back on the show. But if I ever do, no.
We are metal brothers here.
We are. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with you on the show. It was very cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. Thank you.
So, again, let people know, even though we can't really understand how you pronounce your own name.
Celio Acevedo. CelioAcevedo.com.
Perfect.
Yes.
And you can find everything on there. And Spotify.
YouTube
and Amazon.
And YouTube.
Check out my channel.
Yeah. Check out his YouTube channel. Please hit subscribe on Celio's YouTube channel. He needs the subs, just like we do. Hit our subscribe
And this channel too. Subscribe here, below.
And also subscribe to Music is Life YouTube channel. He needs the subscriptions.
I do.
How many you got now?
I'm actually up to 50.
Oh, that's not too bad. How many you got, Celio?
I think he has one.
You got one? It's probably me.
Celio, do you have a video with a Care Bear that says Tres de Junio de 2017?
2017?
Oh, that's the wrong one then.
There are many. There are some guys with Célio Azevedo name too. But I am the real one.
Okay. I'll find it.
His link will be in the description.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And yours, Lou?
MusicIsLivePodcast.com.
And mine, RatsOutReview.com and ProjectResurrect.bandcamp.com. Please buy my album. If you like Helloween, you're definitely going to like my album, I promise.
And if you don't like Helloween, you'll still love his album.
That's right. So we will see you next time with the review of the brand new Helloween album. And I'm so glad that we finally got through this. I will never listen to a Helloween ever again, except for the new album. See you guys then. Adios.
See ya.
Peace.